Saul and the Witch of Endor, a king's desperate night. Have you ever been so desperate that you turned to the very thing you once condemned? Tonight, we dive into one of the darkest, most chilling stories in the Bible when a fallen king sought answers from the dead. Saul was once Israel's mighty king, chosen, anointed, victorious. But pride, jealousy, and disobedience pushed him far from God. Now, the Philistine army was gathering massive, unstoppable, and Saul's heart trembled with fear. He prayed, he begged, but heaven was silent. No prophet spoke, no dream came. Even the sacred Urim gave no answer. Alone, abandoned, desperate, and so, Saul made a choice he once swore he never would. Find me a woman who is a medium, he whispered to his men, so I may inquire of her. But there was a problem. Saul himself had driven witches and mediums out of Israel. Yet now, under the cover of night, he disguised himself, cloaked in shadows, and traveled to a forbidden place, Endor. Inside a dimly lit room, the witch looked at her late-night visitors with suspicion. You know what Saul has done, she warned. He has cut off mediums and spiritists from the land. Do you want me killed? But the disguised king swore an oath. As surely as the Lord lives, you will not be punished. Reluctantly she agreed. Whom shall I bring up for you? And with a trembling voice, Saul said, Bring up Samuel. The woman gasped. She screamed. I see a godlike figure rising from the earth. An old man in a robe appeared. It was Samuel, the prophet Saul once knew. Terrified, Saul fell to the ground, face to the earth. Samuel's words were not comforting. They were chilling. Why have you disturbed me? The Lord has turned from you. Tomorrow, you and your sons will be with me, and the Lord will give Israel into the hands of the Philistines. Saul's last hope shattered. The mighty king who once stood tall now lay collapsed in despair. The witch, perhaps shocked by pity, offered him food, bread for a condemned man's final meal. But the prophecy came true. The very next day, Israel fell in battle. Saul's sons were slain, and Saul, wounded, broken, hopeless, fell on his own sword. The king who once banished darkness ended his life in it. Saul's story is a chilling reminder. Desperation can drive us to places we swore we'd never go. But it also asks us, when God seems silent, where do we turn?